In the heart of Newfoundland, a town etched in the annals of post-9/11 history, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney delivered a poignant address, his words resonating with both the warmth of Canadian hospitality and the unease of a strained relationship with its southern neighbor. Gander, a town that unexpectedly became a beacon of hope and refuge for nearly 6,600 stranded American airline passengers following the September 11th attacks, served as the backdrop for Carney's remarks, a stark contrast to the current geopolitical climate. Carney's visit, falling on the second day of a national election campaign, carried significant weight. The shadow of a simmering trade war and the persistent, unsettling pronouncements from U.S. President Donald Trump regarding Canadian sovereignty hung heavy in the air. The idyllic setting of Gander, where the generosity and compassion of its residents towards the diverted passengers became a symbol of Canadian kindness, offered a stark juxtaposition to the current political tensions. The story of Gander's extraordinary response to the crisis, immortalized in the acclaimed Canadian-made Broadway musical Come From Away, served as a powerful reminder of the enduring spirit of Canadian humanitarianism. Carney eloquently acknowledged Canada's long history of standing shoulder to shoulder with the United States, highlighting instances of unwavering support, from the Iranian hostage crisis to the more recent California wildfires. He poignantly recalled the sacrifices made by Canada in Afghanistan, where 158 members of the armed forces and 7 civilians lost their lives, underscoring the depth of Canada's commitment to international collaboration and shared security. However, this narrative of mutual support is currently overshadowed by the tumultuous relationship under the Trump administration. The president's declaration of a trade war against Canada, coupled with his repeated calls for Canada to become the 51st state of the United States, have ignited outrage and concern across the nation. These pronouncements, backed by veiled threats of economic coercion and the dismissive assertion that the Canada-US border is a mere fictional line, represent a significant challenge to Canadian sovereignty and national identity. Carney's visit to Gander, therefore, transcended a mere campaign stop. It became a powerful statement on Canada's unwavering commitment to its values and its determination to defend its national interests. The juxtaposition of the town's heartwarming act of kindness in 2001 with the current political tensions served as a potent reminder of the stark contrast between Canadian values and the rhetoric emanating from the Trump administration. The Prime Minister's address directly addressed the elephant in the room, the need for the United States to respect Canada's sovereignty. This message was echoed by his conservative opponent, Pierre Poilievre, who, despite their political differences, found common ground in the imperative of defending Canada's national interests against external threats. Both leaders, initiating their respective election campaigns on the same day, underscored the bipartisan consensus regarding the need for a firm, unwavering stance against the Trump administration's aggressive posturing. Carney's announcement of a 5-week election campaign, culminating in a vote on April 28th, added another layer of urgency to the situation. The election, taking place against this backdrop of international tension, will undoubtedly be heavily influenced by voters' perspectives on Canada's relationship with the United States and the government's ability to navigate this challenging geopolitical landscape. The fate of the nation, its economic stability, and its very sense of national identity hang in the balance, making this election a pivotal moment in Canadian history. The events in Gander, a town that embodied the very best of Canadian compassion and generosity in the face of tragedy, now serve as a poignant symbol of a nation grappling with a complex relationship with its powerful neighbor. The legacy of 9/11, a legacy of both tragedy and unexpected kindness, continues to shape Canada's identity and its approach to international relations, adding depth and gravity to the ongoing political discourse. The contrast between the heartwarming story of Gander's hospitality and the current political climate provides a compelling narrative reminding Canadians of their enduring values while urging them to confront the challenges ahead with unity and resolve. The upcoming election will be a referendum not only on domestic policy, but also on the nation's ability to safeguard its sovereignty and its future in a rapidly changing world. Carney's words in Gander will undoubtedly resonate with voters as they consider their choices in this crucial election. The legacy of Gander, a symbol of both human kindness and national resilience, hangs heavy in the balance.